Hello friends, welcome to risingpearl.com. Today we are going to talk about how do we multiply a number. This will be any number that we can think of with a whole bunch of nines. Maybe one nine, maybe two nine, maybe three, four, six, eight, as many nines as we want. So, yep, we are going to find out how do we do this. Now in the last video we talked about how do we multiply, for example, 1, 2, 3 with 9, 9, 9. Also we saw how can we multiply. Let's write 5025. Multiply this by 9999. And we also saw how do we multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just trying to write a very big number. And multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the last video, we looked at how do we multiply these numbers. And you may be wondering, where am I getting these numbers? Well, I'm just plucking them from thin air. That means I'm just writing these numbers from my imagination. So these numbers that I'm actually boxing, these are the numbers that are the random numbers. And if you notice, we're just multiplying these numbers by nines. I'm just making sure that I have the same number of digits in this and in the number with the nines. For example, here we have 3 digits, right? 3 digits, and here we have 3 digits. So here the random number has 4 digits, as we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have got 4 nines, right? Similarly, here I have actually 9-digit random number. This is 9 digit, and I have 9 nines. So this scenario is what we saw in the last video. How do we do these kind of multiplications? So if you have not seen it, I'm going to include the video link on the top right side corner. I absolutely recommend you should check it out. Now today we are going to focus on what if you want to just multiply something like 23 by 999, right? Or something like, how about we find out 528, multiply this by 99999. Or in other words, well, for example, right now let's keep these two. The point I'm trying to make is, in this case, these are the random numbers, right? These are the random numbers. And if you notice, what we have done in these two examples is that there are 2 digits in the random number and there are 3 digits in the nines. There are 3 digits in this number and there are 5 digits in the number with nines. That means if n1, if this is n1, where n1 equals number of digits in the random number, so n1 is less than n2, where n2 is the number of digits in the nines. So here n1 is 2, n2 is 3, so n1 less than n2, and similarly here n1 is 3 and n2 is 5, so n1 again less than n2. So in this video we are going to actually look at this scenario and find out how do we solve these multiplications. So in other words, in the last video we talked about the first number has same number of digits. The first number is a random number that has the same number of digits as number with nines. And today we are going to focus on this particular scenario where the first number has less digits than number with only nines. And in the next video, from a completion standpoint, we will focus on where the first number or the random number has more digits than the number with only nines. So now we have still not talked about how are we going to do it. So let's find out. This is how we are going to solve if the first number or the random number has, well, we should say has, this should be wrong, has less, there should be less number of digits compared to the number with only nines, right? So the first step is we take the first number, all right, then we are going to add leading zeros to the first number to make number of digits same as the number with the nines. So in other words, if we think about this, we are going to actually take the first number, we are going to add leading zeros, how many leading zeros we want to put, so that the entire first number will make the number of digits in the first number same as number of digits with number with nines. Now the second step is exactly as what we did in the last video, which is that we will simply subtract 1 from the first number, or the number that we have now here. This will form first part of the answer. Similarly, we are going to now, in third and final step, we are going to subtract each of the digits of this number that we obtained from step 2. We are going to subtract each of these digits from 9. This will form second and final part of our answer. Isn't that fascinating? Let's take a look at some examples and it will become very clear. So for example, we want to multiply 23 with 999. So how are we going to do it? First of all, 999 has 3 digits, right? 1, 2, 3. And this has 2 digits. So first step tells us we are going to add leading zeros to make number of digits same. So we are going to add extra 0 here. Remember, we are adding leading zeros. We know leading zeros do not change the number, right? Now, what are we going to do? So there are 2 parts to this answer. The first part is, so now we're going to take this number and we're going to subtract 1. Okay? So that means 0 to 2, 0 to 3 will become 0 to 2. Right? So 23 minus 1 is 22. But don't forget to add this 0. This is very important. We need this 0. Why? In a moment you will see. The next step is now we subtract the 9. We subtract each of these digits from 9. So let's write, because now we have 3 digits, so we will write 3 9s and we will write 0, 2, 2. So if we do that, so the first number will be 9. So we will write 9 here. Then this will be 7. We will write 7 here. Then this will be 7. We will write 7 here. Now if you had omitted this number, right, then you will miss out on this number. That is why it is so important to write this leading 0. Remember, we added this 0. That was our first step. That make the number of digits in the first number same as number of digits in the nines. So we added this 0. We wrote this 0 here. So even when we subtracted 1 from this number, we, instead of writing it as 22, we wrote 0, 2, 2. 0, 2, 2. And then we subtracted each of these digits from 9. So 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. So I hope you're getting a feel for how we are doing these, right? Now let's take a look at one more example. How about we do something like maybe 298 and let's multiply this by 9999. So we have 4 digits, we have 3 digits. We're going to add one leading 0. And now this will be 2 parts, right? So first part will be 0 to 9. 8 will become 9, 7. And 9 minus 0 will be 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 7 is 2. So the answer, if you multiply these two, will be 2979702. How about if we take, let's say 13, multiply this by 9999. How do we do this? So we have 4 digits here and we have 2 digits here, right? This is 2 digit, this is 4 digits, right? So we are going to put 2 leading zeros. Remember, we want to make the number of digits same in both scenarios. So again, we are going to have 2 parts. So let's write the first part, this minus 1. Instead of writing 12, we are going to write 0, 0, 1, 2, right? 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 2 is 7. So the answer for 13 times 9999 is 129987. So as you can see, it is this first step which is different between the last video and this video, right? This part of adding leading zeros is different, but once we do that, we are doing exactly what we did in the last video. I hope you are able to establish that connection. How about we want to multiply 1078 times, and as you can imagine, I'm really writing these numbers randomly, right? Let's multiply this by 999999. So how do we do this? So well, we have 4 digits here and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 digits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to add 2 leading zeros to make it a 6 digit. We know there are two parts to this answer. So this will be 0, 0, 1, 0, 7, 8 will be 7, 7. 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 7, 2, 9 minus 7, 2. So this multiplication, which is 1078 times 6 nines, 999999, will be equal to 1077 998922. Isn't that fabulous? I sure think this is amazing, and I hope that you also find this very interesting. In the next video, we are going to look at the last and final scenario, which is that when we have more digits in the random number than digits in the nines, and how do we solve it then?